What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Destiny 2 video. Now, this is going to be as quick as we can, but I'm just going to be rounding up all of the tweets, all of the Reddit posts, and a load of stuff from Bungie this week. So, regardless, let's jump right into this. So, we actually got this on Reddit from Mark. I haven't even done any of the Black Armour yet. I'm barely 600 power level, and Cosmo replied, "We will have some info next week on how you can power up quickly to jump right into the new annual pass content." So very good indeed. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be a paid buff where you can actually pay to get your light level increased. We will have to see how that actually works out. Hopefully it is just some really cool methods in which you can actually get your power level up really fast, but again, we will have to wait and see about that. Next up, we got this from DMG on Twitter. So, the only Pinnacle quests that could lose progress deal with competitive Crucible. There are steps that require a certain glory rank to be achieved. If you do not hit that glory rank before the end of the season, you'll have to get that back up there. So, unfortunately, if you guys do not complete and get to glory rank this season, your progress will be reset for the next season. So if you are close to actually getting your competitive Crucible weapon, well, you do need to hit glory rank. Make sure that you actually hit that as soon as possible. I do believe you have got until the 5th of March to do that. Talking about Pinnacle Weapons, we did get this from Cosmo. He said Season of the Drifter info coming next week, including more info on Pinnacle Weapons. Personally, I'm really excited for Pinnacle Weapons. They're obviously the weapons you get for completing the Crucible quest, the Vanguard quest, as well as the Drifters quest. So hopefully we get some really nice ones this season. I'm personally looking for like a rocket launcher, maybe even a sniper rifle. But regardless, they will be very exciting, I am sure. Moving on though to some of the changes, DMG did say there's been a fixed issue where Le Monarch would sometimes not apply poison at long distances. Fixed an issue where Dragonfly spec was not triggering under certain latency conditions, and fixed an issue where some perks didn't proc on Striker's Shorehand when fully masterworked. DMG did also say Destiny 2 Update 2.2.0 patch notes will be published in full on Tuesday, March the 5th, alongside the release of Season of the Drifter. So very cool. We've obviously got a load of news on the patch notes, and it gets me really excited for the season. Really cannot wait to see all of them, and we'll probably make a video for that for you guys. Next up, we're going to be talking about Gambit. So DMG did say, following up, Goblins can absolutely shield each other. In playtests this has happened, but not as frequently as D2 launch due to the change in an earlier hotfix. We've not encountered any instances of infinite shielding, so players will be able to eliminate these enemies after a short time if the same issue occurs. So basically, what they're talking about is infinite shielding. This is where two goblins can unlimitedly shield each other. This is because they are adding goblins as some of the new moat drops. I do believe it's the small moat drops that they're actually adding the goblins in. They're basically saying they haven't had infinite shielding. So you will be able to kill these goblins, although sometimes you may struggle when they shield each other. But we will have to see about that one. Next up, continuing on about Gambit, we do have this in the database. As you guys can see, we've got Gambit, and then above that, we've got the new game mode, currently listed as TBD. That will be a placeholder name for it. As you guys can see, if you look at the friendly name, it does say PvE Comp Mamba. Now, Mamba is actually a snake, and if you guys know the Gambit logo or emblem, it is actually a snake, so there is a high possibility that Mamba could actually be the next Gambit Gamemode that we get in the up and coming Season of the Drifter. So very exciting. Moving on, continuing to talk about Gambit still. So Gambit with a 3rd round sudden death has some interesting implications. Basically what they're saying is some of the triumphs are going to need to be changed to actually be able to acquire them. Cosmo did actually say the team is aware this will affect some triumphs and are working on some changes for later in the season. So you will still be able to get some of the harder triumphs to actually get. They will probably rework these, make them a lot easier to get, and the ones that you cannot get, they will make them obtainable. We did also fix an issue where transferring items using the Destiny app would consistently re-trigger Triumph notifications, possibly one of the fixes that has been needed ever since this Triumph system come into the game, where when you transfer a weapon, all of the Triumphs would re-unlock and show up on screen, and it used to be so annoying. Moving on, they are actually going to be fixing the guitar errors, what you guys would get in the Last Wish raid when you'd be going for a Petra's Flawless run. Basically, when you guys would get so far into the raid would actually quit out and you'd have to restart the entire thing. Petra's Flawless run was obviously where you go through the entire Last Wish raid without dying, so yeah, you can imagine that was pretty annoying. They are saying though it will be fixed by the 5th of March. And then last but not least, we have got new season of the Drifter Vidocq landing this Thursday. So tomorrow there will be a brand new video showing off some of the new exotics hopefully, and as well as that, the new game modes, all of the stuff that we can actually expect in the brand new season. But yes guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you enjoyed, a like would be much appreciated, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here. But as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.